Hey there. Welcome to Bushwhacked Adventures. Are you ready to journey into the wilderness and explore the great outdoors? All right. Good morning from Lamar Valley. Slough Creek, I think is how it's pronounced. We've been caught in a 7 a.m. traffic jam, which I'll show you. A good-sized herd of buffalo. That slowed us down a little bit, but we're here because this is where the people are. The people are the animal watchers. There's supposed to be some bear and wolf around here. So we'll stake out over there. Jordan's already over there in the crowd. We'll go see what they have. We may see some moose in this area as well, or elk. Just give you a little view of the surroundings here at a little after 7. We got up at 5 this morning to drive in. This is a couple hours away from where we're camped, but definitely worth it. I can hear geese off in the distance. It is a beautiful area. This is a less often visited spot for tourists to Yellowstone because it is a fair drive from the more populated and popular areas. So right now we're up in the northeast corner of the park. And anytime you end up in a spot where the wildlife profiles vehicle is, you think you're probably in the right spot. So, okay, I'm gonna hike on over and see what they're seeing. I've got my binoculars and I'll be able to view down in there and see if I can see anything. So, all right, we'll talk to you later. All right, it's kind of like a zoo around here. Lots of people coming in to see the wolves. There is a wolf den here on the hillside. We've been able to see 5 black wolves. I could see them through my binoculars pretty well. You can almost see them by the naked eye, his little dots out there. But Jordan wanted me to come back and grab his bag so we can get the tripod and get it set up and have a little better, more stable view. So it's pretty exciting. Now we have seen, there we go. Get it locked back up and we'll get back on the road. All right, now we have seen lots of bison. Saw an elk this morning in the headlights. And we've seen bear, coyote. Now we can mark wolf off the list. It's been a good trip. It's exciting. A lot of people here. You can see there's lots of activity. People coming in. You can see them over on the ridge line. All right, we just spent 2 or 3 hours watching wolves over near Slough Creek out towards Lamar Valley. We saw a pack of wolves. There were 5 black and 3 gray wolves. Really cool. A lot of people there that are interested in sharing their knowledge about the wolves, and it was really, really neat. Leo in particular, Leo Licky. I think I got that right. I'll put it in the comments if I'm wrong, but he was very helpful talking to us about the wolf population and sharing his knowledge with us. So we really appreciate that. Right now we're headed over to Mammoth. So we're going to take a slight detour here. We're here at the petrified tree, which is right up there. We're gonna just take a quick walk up that direction, see what this is all about, and then head on over to Mammoth. It's another beautiful fall morning. Subtropical Yellowstone, huh? This petrified redwood is a clue to a warmer, damper, more violent Yellowstone landscape. Anatomically, the trunk is indistinguishable from present-day redwoods in California. That's really interesting. When a chain of volcanoes erupted here in Eocene time 50 million years ago, they triggered massive landslides into mountain and valley streams. The rolling mix of ash, water, and sand buried whole forests before the trees could rot. Abundant silica in the volcanic flow plugged living cells, creating forests of stone. Volcanic ash and mud flows obliterated a living landscape, yet preserved this tree for the ages. There were 3 redwoods standing here before thoughtless souvenir hunters chipped away the other 2. The 1907 photograph shows a second trunk in the background before this trunk was fenced. Looks like right there. Wow. And then the picture below from Mount St. Helens after the 1980 eruption. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's go take a walk.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah.
I can handle this hike. Yesterday was rough.
We did a bit of hiking yesterday. That is really cool. So that's a redwood.
That's stone. So there was a second stump,
Yeah, up somewhere.
but people are chipping away.
Yeah, I think it said there were 2 other trees, so there were 3 originally. This is what's left.
3 redwoods randomly here. Yellowstone is a cool place.
You can see up top there's grass growing
Yeah.
on that little lip. That's gonna cause erosion over time and cause that to crack and split off. And interesting. Yeah, we're really blessed to live in such a beautiful spot. Just as we left Slaw Creek, we were visiting with somebody that had driven out from Maryland. They've got a long drive, but people make that drive. For those of you that aren't able to get out and make that drive, well, here's a little bit of what you can see. Petrified trees. What wildlife have we seen? We saw 8 wolf today. We've seen bear, antelope, elk, buffalo. We'll get you a good variety of photos from Jordan to drop into the video. All right. Thanks for coming along. Well, welcome to Mammoth Hot Springs. It's definitely different in terms of the geological aspect of it. There's a boardwalk up over there, take you up to the hot springs. There's the visitor center here. I think we'll wander in there for a minute and just learn a little bit more about the town. We don't have a lot of time to spend here today because we also want to get back down kind of the west side of the loop, the Grand Loop, and back down to the Old Faithful area again this afternoon. It's only 10:30. We've done a lot today. We've been going since 5:30, so 5 hours at it today, and here we are. But it's a beautiful area. We're almost into Montana here, or I don't know, probably pretty close. So if you're in this area, it's my 5th time in Yellowstone, and it's my first time up to Mammoth. We've always just not made it a priority as we have had so many other options and things to do, and it's just kind of on the very northern end up at that northeast gate. So we'll go in the visitor center and see what we can learn about it and come back out and share it with you. We're inside the visitor center here at Mammoth.
I just showed him right here, then this nice tent.
Yeah.
It's open right now. It is a high elevation curved road, but it is very beautiful. So I do recommend doing it.
Kind of unexpected areas. Just laying on the ground right beside the cars. What is that? Hell?
That's background. So you're carrying me? Mammoth is about 5 minutes.
We'll just walk through and let you see some of the things here in the visitor center.
Definitely haven't been anywhere.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. All right, take two. All right, sitting here on the side of the road, literally 5 feet away from traffic, as we wait at a fresh kill for a cow elk last night on the other side of the Yellowstone River. We were driving between Canyon and Fishing Bridge, just kind of at the very north end of Hayden Valley, and came across a group of cars. Thought we'd stop and see what's going on. So across the bank of the river is a fresh cow elk kill, and we're anticipating that sometime in the next few hours, it's going to be a big waiting game. Sometime in the next few hours, hopefully we'll be able to see either wolf or grizzly come up, and super close. We're literally just one side of the river to the other, so hopefully Jordan will be able to get some really good pictures. Additionally, we're told that if we wait around here until dusk, we should be able to see some elk as they come out and start to graze. So we're just making ourselves comfortable. Got our chairs set up here. You see the traffic flowing behind us. Now I'll go ahead and turn you around, let you see the view of the river. You know, if we're gonna sit here and wait, at least we have a very awesome view. Let me take a look at that. And the cow elk is so well hid over there on the bank of the river that it is hard to see with the naked eye. Even with my binoculars, it's kind of hard to pick it out, but it's somewhere about right over there. We've got some swans and geese up here, enjoying the beautiful fall day. So we're just here, hanging out.
There's also bear management here too.
Yes.
So chances are pretty high.
Anytime bear management is around, it's legit.
Yeah.
Something's gonna go down. All right, a little update. We've been sitting here for a few hours now as we wait for something to come back to its kill from the night before. It's over there, still waiting. But as we've sat here waiting, it's a gorgeous view. I mean, the traffic noise behind us is a little irritating, but what do you do? It's Yellowstone. But just a few minutes ago, we saw a bald eagle flying over this tree line, coming down, and found that it has a nest right there. And Jordan is getting some pictures of the nest right now. He may have captured a couple with it in flight, hopefully so. But we'll keep you updated. That's going to be a good picture. Yep, you hear the traffic noise we deal with. But it's worth it because that carcass is about 130 yards away. The pictures that we were able to get yesterday of the bear was about a mile away. So even if nothing ever happens here, just to have this opportunity to see bear or wolves come in for this kill at a distance of 130 yards, can't beat it. This is like front row seating in the Super Bowl right here. We're not going anywhere. All right, we'll check back with you in a little bit. Hopefully we are ready to turn the camera on. I won't get a lot of detail with this, maybe a little, but Jordan will try to get some good shots if something happens. All right, you're probably not seeing much right here, but there's a bald eagle that has landed on the kill over across the bank. There were a few ravens flying around it earlier, and the bald eagle has just chased it off. Jordan's getting some good footage of that right now with his camera. 130 yards out, being able to watch a bald eagle here on the banks of the Yellowstone River. This is why you come. Little moments like this. All right, update from the roadside in Yellowstone. It's a little after 6 now. We've been sitting here for about 4 hours. We know that there's a fresh cow elk kill over on the other side of the road. traffic is slowing down. It's Yellowstone rush hour. So we have been here for about 4 hours, as I mentioned, but what we have observed is that over the last hour or so, we started to get a few ravens coming in on the kill. And then after the ravens put their attention into it, we had a bald eagle come in, which was really great to see. We'll see what kind of images Jordan was able to get of that. But we're hitting the point where the light is starting to turn a little low. It's getting a little dark. And I don't know that we're going to be able to capture anything image-wise here just because of the light level soon. But what we will do is we're going to continue to sit here a little while longer and just see all the way till dark and see if we're able to see anything happen. And I know that what will happen is there will be videos from other people that are just here in this community that love to just sit and wait and watch the bears and the wolves, and I'm sure that they'll be posting things online. So we were visiting with somebody by the name of Jeff. Jeff works for Delta. Thanks for sharing, Jeff. He was talking to us about a few years back about a kill that happened right here in this area where a grizzly took down an elk right here in the river. I'll kind of point it out to you. They came down from the tree line up there down into the water. The grizzly drowned the elk and then floated it down to the bank over here and then sat on it for a few days. Wolves came in. There's kind of a lot of documented history online about this, and I may or may not be getting the whole story straight, but I understand you can find it on YouTube if you look up grizzly elk and Yellowstone. There should be several postings there about that. So I know when I get back home and I've got the cell signal or internet service, I'm going to be looking it up just so I can see. But that's where we're at, right over there. That's where the two ravens are right now, eating on the carcass. We did have a coyote come through about 10 minutes ago. It started up there where there's still sunshine, just kind of skirted the edge of the river and then went up into the tree line. So we're hoping he would come and start the feast, but no luck. All right, that's our check-in right now. If we do actually have something happen, we'll go ahead and turn the camera back on. But at this point of night, I'm not certain that we're going to be able to see anything. So we'll check back in later on. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Click the bell to receive notifications for future content. That's all, folks. See you on our next adventure.